Hi, good morning, everybody. Good morning. Okay, welcome to today's taping. My name is Oluwoke Titilayo Aisha. And thank you. And today's topic is the aspect of software coding boot camp. Global interviews my case study. Alright. So a software coding boot camp is similar to one microservice I handle here at Bitcoin. And that microservice I handle with Bitcoin Academy. Is it when you meet me? Yes. I sure. One house. One house. Let's try to be quiet because this is like live. Okay, so today's topic is the advent of software coding and global interviews is my case study. And like I said, it's similar to one of the microservices I have here at Income Academy, which is the Income Academy. Income Dev Center, sorry about that. Income Dev Center, and I do Income Academy. And Income Dev Center comprises of two different companies or Shall know what I'm talking about. Shall comprise it comprise of two sections. We have Income Academy and Income Tech Apprenticeship. And for Income Academy, we have coding classes, which can also be called a software boot camp. And for the Tech Apprenticeship, it is when people come to Income Academy to gain experience, to have mentorships, and to build themselves in their career. So that is what tech apprenticeship is all about. While the academy is for you to be strictly about coding, you just come to learn how to code and any programming language. But for tech apprenticeship, you build experience, you'll be mentored, and you'll be taught other things like you'll be doing coding and you be taught how to do public speaking and how to address a crowd. So my content. So definition of the keyword advert and poster. But does anyone know what advert is? Well, what? Christmas period. Really? Oh my God. Then we talking about software boot camp. We talking about how it works, importance of a software boot camp, then global interviews, conclusions, and questions. Okay, so the word advent from the dictionary would mean arrival, onset, a time when something first comes or appears. And the word bootcamp will mean any short intensive course of training. Bootcamp is any short course of training. And from the topic, the advent of software coding bootcamp would mean that the beginning of software coding bootcamp, how it started, the objectives and the importance, and we'll be looking at various global interviews as case studies. So join me on this ride, and I'm excited to take you on this journey. So let's move. Okay. Okay, stop this way. Yeah. Okay. Alright. Where do you move for? About software. Oh. So, coding bootcamp. Coding bootcamps are intensive programs of software development, which started in 2011. It is 8 years this year. That's when it started coding bootcamp. And a coding bootcamp is a technical training program that teaches the programming skills that employers look for. And coding bootcamp enables students with little coding confidence to focus on the most important aspect of coding and immediately apply their new coding skills to solve real life problems. And so because of something similar to this, that was why Become Academy was actually built. And that's why Become Academy started. Because they needed people who would carry out activities and build software that they were needing in Become ICT solutions, but they could not find students who had the technical skills they needed. That's what I'm talking about Become now. So they had to create an academy, train students, and use them for what they wanted to do. So that is what basically that's the idea of Become Academy. And that's how it started. Then before that started extending hands to other people that okay, if you actually want to work with Become, at least come and get this knowledge. Because some people go study computer science for 5 years, 4 years, and for instance me now study computer science for 5 years in the University of Lagos, the best university in Nigeria. That's wait. That's universities in Nigeria, University of Lagos and others. So let me continue. So as I was saying, I'm studying computer science for 5 years and I'm very honest. No, what you mean? No, don't say that. I can build a website. I can build quite a number of websites. But from scratch, not something like that. HTML, CSS, Bootstrap. I can show you. I have it on my laptop. I have a GitHub account, a GitHub account where I push all my projects. Please. Okay. So they discovered that most of the students that graduate from universities could not actually meet the required tech skills. So that's why Become Academy came out, and that's the whole idea about boot camps generally. And what you can achieve in a boot camp, you can achieve it faster than going to the university. Because in a boot camp, you spend close to like you spend close to like 6 months at most. 6 months, lesser than 6 months. And for you to learn computer science or any programming skills in a university, you spend close to like 4 years or 5 years. Next school is 5 years. I don't know why. Like, why? Why is it 5 years? Let's be angry with that. That's my thing. So coding boot camps are also called a fast track to well-paying tech jobs and with low tuition cost. And if you have the skills, like the required technical skills of this coding boot camp, you can actually get jobs that will pay you more than when you just go to university and you don't have any skills at all. Because it has come to like I read yesterday when I was preparing this case that the number of people that get higher amounts, like that get more paid more, I mean that get higher payments. That get higher payments are people that actually did boot camp, that went for boot camp, not people that actually went to university to study. And because in boot camp they'll give exactly what you need for technical skills for you to join like startups, companies and all of that. So those ones get they are paid more. I saw they are paid like 78 over, but the least amount of over $78,000. And why not Nigeria? Not Nigeria. My focus is global interviews, and if I need global interviews, because I'm not talking about Nigeria, I'm talking about like everywhere, the whole world. I'm talking about the world standard. I'm talking about the world standard, not Nigerian standard. And for a computer science student that has a degree, person is just earning at least 50 something $1,000 and above. You can see that that of a boot camp is more higher than. So how it works. Coding boot camps last anywhere from 6 weeks to nearly 2 years. Oh, I was wrong. I said 6 weeks. Okay, from anywhere from 6 weeks to nearly 2 years, but with programs typically spanning a range from 12 to 40 weeks, giving the condensed time frame of training. It is critical that those education programs are designed around two core pillars: speed and high impact learning. Let's look at why both of these are critically important. Like I said earlier on, that a boot camp is actually faster than the university education system or any other type of education system when it comes to learning programming, because they will teach you exactly what you need, while a university system will not give you exactly what you need. Like they will touch various areas. If for example you're doing computer science, you won't understand that computer science is like a wide range. Like it's not just restricted to just web. In computer science, you see web, you see project management, you see software, you see mobile app, different in networking and the likes in computer science. But in boot camp, you need to specify, like to be specific about what you want to do. Maybe it's program management you want to do. Maybe it is cyber security. Maybe it's networking. Maybe it's data science. Maybe it's just programming. Maybe it's just mobile app. You need to specify what you want to do. So the speed. Most computer science spend 4 years. Mine is 5 completing their degree. Computer science degree includes classes on wide range topics. I just said all of this now. Okay, let's just. Okay, most students will take classes on programming and software development in addition. When taking a 4 year degree, there are many classes on topics like networking, operating systems, and computing theory that are helpful for understanding the topic in academia, but they are disconnected from the daily life of a software developer in the real world. So that's the major problem that these people that own boot camps figured out, and that's why they try to create boot camps to solve that problem. So coding boot camps isolate the most relevant skills from a 4 year degree and infuse it with relevant industry skills to bridge the gap between the theoretical world of academia and the real world that meets the current needs of the industry. Despite the two programs being different, both a 4 year degree, get that right, for that 25. Both a 4 year degree in computer science and graduating from a quality boot camp can provide a valuable path to starting a career as a web developer. Move beyond being a web developer. My own advice would be that if as a student you have the strength to join a boot camp while you are still a student in the university, it's better you are still in school building your grades and you join a boot camp that will help with your technical skills. So that when you leave, you are not at a disadvantage. You have your BSc and you can also use your technical skills from the boot camp that you went to, and which also give you an edge. I have classmates that they programming for quite a long time, and this is their internship, like because I'm presently on internship. Very good, but they've not finished finish their computer courses. But because they're already good and they already started one time, when they wanted to apply for internship role, they got really good pays. They didn't even see them as intern, they saw them as senior devs. I know of a classmate that is earning over 200,000 naira for internship, just internship. I cannot only imagine when he finishes and he has BSc and all of that. And one of them was even saying that they should pay 2 million. He's so proud because he knows what he can do. That's why he was actually bargaining for that. So that's my advice, Sha. If you want, or you can wait when you finish school. If you think boot camp will affect you, you can wait when you finish your 4 or 5 years, then you join the boot camp to gain more knowledge. You can join Become Academy that way, and you can invite your friends to come for Become Academy. I'm actually selling Become Academy to you all because that's the service I have, and I want you guys to bring students. So high impact learning. Okay, coding boot camps focus on high impact learning and teach only the skills that will prove to be the most relevant in the real world. And these programs focus intensely to skill their members of exactly what they need to be successful coding in the professional world. The time frame that members attend the coding boot camp is relatively short when compared to a traditional training with a 4 year degree from university. In order to make this work, all non-essential skills are ruthless, cut from the coding bootcamp curriculum. This means that coding boot camps are ideal for people who want to obtain the technical skills that will help them become employable, but to also do so in a very short time frame. Giving coding bootcamp focus to provide an accelerated rate of high-impact learning. These education programs are not for everyone. Instead, these programs are designed specifically for people who want to maximize the amount of skill they obtain in a short amount of time, being an intensive training exercise. I've not lost anybody. You guys are seeing me, right? Okay. That's a short video. Okay. Importance of a software boot camp. One, the demand of programmers is high. So demand of programmers is very, very high. So for you to help yourself, you can like identify yourself with a boot camp that will help you or make you different from every other person. And many people want programmers. Like the demand for programmers is very, very high. And it's not everybody that has the accurate or the right skills that this company needs. So if you want to like get to that standard that whatever company you want to work with already has, you just have to join a good standard, help you to do that. And the starting salary for programmers is high. If you start your programming based on a boot camp, like I gave an analogy of I saw that I read when I was preparing this that the highest paid for a coding for someone that codes is people that get more money is those people that come from actually a coding boot camp because they have more knowledge on exactly what they want to do and they start paying them from $78,000 something like the other people. It gives you freedom to build your career. You're the one in charge. You're the one that know what you want to do. And that's why you're joining um, boot camp in the first place because you know what the boot camp is going to give you. But in a computer science programming course, you're just one that is just like navigating through everything. Like you have idea about everything, but you don't yet know the one you want to specify. You don't yet have an idea of what you want to really then we have an impact on the tech industry. And the people that have more coding skills, I feel they are more recognized than someone that just have more knowledge on that has knowledge on almost everything. If you are good in one thing, people will know. Who knows one area? You know area. She's a front end girl. She's actually a lawyer. You don't know her. You need to know more tech. Who knows Prosper? Wow. Okay, you guys are shouting. We come to Nigeria, to talk about no, I'm talking about guys in Nigeria that are in tech. There are guys in tech, yes, and they do very well. You know, prosper. The girl we even had for her Omolara, she was here for our ICT career talk, the last ICT career talk we had. Omolara Tuesday, who's senior mobile app developer, and she was former CTO of Bokada and presently the CTO of Kudi. Who knows about Kudi? Kudi dey do artificial intelligence and it's good to know all these things and it's good to go for meetups because when you go for meetups you meet all of these people. So in a meetup I met Ire, there's a meetup I met Prosper and there are many other exactly a lot of them and I met them for one um, group we had in my school. It's GDG, Google Developers for something like that. Sha. It's for Google developers in lab. Sha. That's now meetups. That's why I met them. And also girls too that I met that are doing beautiful, that are doing so well. And they know them very well because of the skills they have. Like I said, Irene, and when I mentioned Irene was that she's a law student. It was law she read in school. But when she left school, she went to learn front, eh? What's my course? I don't know what made her leave law. But she was my own point is just that she was a lawyer and she got into I don't know if she went to a boot camp, but she was involved with technology, involved in coding. and she's known for coding. Like there's no how you know, and she's very popular on Twitter, very popular on GitHub. If maybe you're not interested in web, or you just don't know want to know people that maybe he's not just interested in web. I'm surprised he does not know Crossfire. There are quite a lot of them that are very she has done a lot of things. Search for her. I don't forgot her. I guess her surname is Ade Sotisha. Don't check why I see her. The reason why I mentioned her is that it's because she's identified the most important thing in tech. That's why she's relevant in tech industry. Unlike some guys that nobody knows about. That's like me. Coding have other benefits outside the tech industry. And the first time I started coding, that was when I was in year two. I went to one girls, women in tech. Is it women in tech? No, girl code. No, girl code. Girl code. And I met one very awesome woman. I don't just remember her name because it's quite a lot of it's a long time. And she was telling us that day how that because she was coding, that opened so many doors for her. Like it's not one restricted to like what she's doing. Like she said that the first time she went abroad, her family lived there and all of that. But when her she went there, she went there to visit the minister of something that she went to the White House or something like that. That her family has been there since, but none of them have had the privilege to go there. For her, she was just going there for the first time and she was going to the White House. Like it's such door that programming skills have opened for her beyond just tech. That's carried her to places. She has met so many people that she never thought that she could have met before as a result of her coding and involving herself in boot camps. So the global interview, there are various types of coding boot camp. You can either join a boot camp online or it can be a physical meetup. And for house here at Lincoln Tech Center, house is a physical meetup. It's not an online meetup. But there are various online meetups. There is list of top boot camps in the world. There's Iron Arc, there's App Academy, there's even Code Academy. And I heard that Code Academy, I read, not I heard. Not read. Code Academy was actually the first set of people to actually start the whole idea about boot camps. There's Blog, there's Thinkful, there's Plenty Run School, there's Tech Academy, there's Arc, Reactor. So basically, all of these is just to the end that they build people with the right technical skills in the world. And there was one I wanted to join last year, or no, later than sometimes this year, earlier this year. The idea about that boot camp is that they'll walk into the boot camp, they'll train you, they'll give you mentorship sections, they will help you build your CV. So you solve many real life problems, and beyond coding, you do some data structures, algorithms, you do quite a lot of things. Then at the end, they'll get you a job. And the least amount of job they'll get for you is 60 something US dollars. And you'll be working remotely. You can work from Nigeria, you can work from anywhere in the world. They just want serious minded people. Then at the end, when you get your job, then you pay them a particular amount. You pay them till they don't expect you to pay them all your salary. They don't expect you to we are going to pay a particular amount. They know that. But they don't expect you to not pay. You can pay actually in a year. A year is not too long. You can pay all your salary like 3 months. But they don't want that. So they now give you room for you to pay the salary that you can pay in 3 months in 2 years. So you'll be giving like a small percentage, like maybe five percentage of your salary till you completely pay off. That is their own idea of their own boot camp and how they can help people that don't have the right because people actually need programmers. The world is actually moving into technology. And it's not all the programmers that we have that actually have the right technical skills that some company needs. So the demand for programmers is still very high. So if you feel that or you think that you should still be in the tech space, I feel you should try boot camp and give boot camp a shot. and one of the boot camp and try Think of Academy. Thank you so much. Okay, I'm not finished now. I just said that. Okay, conclusion. Enrolling in a boot camp is a big decision. So it is important to really think it through and stay realistic about your personal needs and abilities. Logistics of such an undertaking and your expectations and ambitions. Even if you aren't sure about all the answers, keep in mind that it all comes down to the attitude. If you really want it, you can do it. All it takes is hard work and determination. Any question? Any questions? Questions? Okay, references. Thank you. Good mom. Gracias. Any questions? Thank you.
Chica, is there one thing she said? One thing she said. We should learn to go, it's good to go. What if I go through a slide, that's not our slide? You were on your phone throughout. You were on your phone throughout.